Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Fino Concept, and this is a review of the Infinix Smart HD 2021. Is it any good? Well, let's find out. Although this phone says 2021, it was obviously released in December 2020. And weighing around 195 grams, it is not the heaviest phone I've tested so far. And just like most budget phones, it's an all-plastic phone with just a glass screen. There's no form of protection here, so be very careful with this phone. Infinix gladly provides a clear case in the box to come with the phone, and trust me, it is not just for protection. The phone is a huge fingerprint magnet. Although you may not see it on screen, if I throw a little bit of light on it, it makes it very clear how disgusting it looks on both the front and the back. I had to clean it several times when recording this video. At the bottom of the device is the microphone and the micro USB charging port. No port or buttons on the left side, and the power button and volume rockers on the right. There's also a 3.5mm headphone jack at the top. Up front is the front-facing camera in this water drop display for a screen. Speaking of the front of the device, is an IPS LCD screen at 500 nits of brightness. The screen is also 6.1 inches, but has a resolution of 720 by 1560 pixels. Yeah, we are not getting any form of 1080p here. So no YouTube in 1080p or Netflix in 1080p. There's also a 60Hz panel, and although it feels snappier, I believe this is due to the amazing optimization by Google with their Android Go edition. I have said this about the Samsung Galaxy A2 Core, which is a 1GB RAM phone, and because it is using the Go edition, it is super fast. If you're interested in that video, I have it up here in the cards or down in the description below. Whilst talking about the design, you may have realized that I didn't talk about the SIM tray or the micro SD card slot on either side of the phone. Well, that's because it doesn't have any. Now to access them, you have to pop out the back plate, which is annoying though, but on the bright side, you don't have to carry the SIM ejector tool with you everywhere. And even though you can pop up the back case, the battery is still not accessible. For the specs, we are looking at 32 gigs of internal storage, running on Android 10 Go edition on Infinix XOS 6.0 with 2 gigs of RAM. A budget processor from MediaTek, that is the Helio A20, and a 5000 mAh battery. Light gaming with it is just fine, but don't expect to play heavy titles without crashing. And I'm not a fan of the switching of the recent tab and back button, and sincerely wish that it wasn't so. I tried several times trying to switch it back in the settings, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So if you own one of these devices or plan on getting one, once you do, please let me know in the comments below how you figured it out. It also supports 4G LTE, but during my testing, I never found it not once ever switching to 4G. It was just stuck with 3G connectivity. And when it comes to security, it is having a standard fingerprint sensor on the back, which works just fine. It is not super fast or anything of that sort. I mean, it just works. Now let's talk about the cameras. The main camera is an 8MP f2.0 with dual LED flash. Taking pictures is not fast. It definitely takes up some loading time. As I attempt to take pictures of my newly found friend, let's take a look at how the pictures turn out. The software behind the image processing is also terrible, and if that's not enough, the processor doesn't help it as much. Recording videos, although is at 1080p 30 frames per second like most budget phones, and this is how it looks and sounds like.
And this same applies for the rear facing camera. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to leave you guys with it. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with any form of stabilization, so you can definitely see that as well. The video quality, wow.
So as you can see, most of the pictures from the rear camera and the video quality is not really one to write home about. The front-facing camera is a 5MP f2.0, also with dual LED flash. And for some reason, I think I prefer the rear camera as compared to the front one. Photos are not great, in fact they are terrible. See how much smoothing is applied to my face. The beauty mode feature is the worst I've seen so far. So for 500 Ghana cedis, is this the phone for you? Well, the title of this video says this is not the phone for everyone, and I don't think this is the phone for you. If it was left to me, I'll definitely say that skip this one, because apart from the bad camera, it's also quite slow. I have used 2 GB RAM phones before running on similar operating system, but this is the one which lags the most. I would advise that you get like 100 Ghana cedis extra to get the Techno Spark 4, which I have already done a review about. Check up here or down in the description below. I think that one is a much better deal as compared to this one. So that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments on this video, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you also have any thoughts on videos I should be making in the future, also let me know. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel and other channels which I have them linked below. And as always, don't forget to share with your family and friends. This is Theo from Philo Concept, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.